Welcome to your English speaking practice session. If you want to speak English more fluently and confidently, you're in the right place. Today, you're going to learn how to stop translating in your head and start thinking directly in English, just like a native speaker. Most English learners don't have a grammar problem. They have a thinking problem. They first think in their native language and then try to translate into English. That slows them down, makes them hesitate, and makes their English sound unnatural. In this lesson, you'll learn why thinking in English makes you speak faster, the biggest mistakes that stop learners from thinking in English, 6 powerful steps to train your brain every day, and simple daily exercises you can start today. So listen, think, and repeat with me. By the end of this hour, your English will already sound more natural and confident. Thinking in English is the secret to real fluency. If you always think in your native language first, your brain has to form a sentence in your first language, then try to find the right English words. This creates a delay. By the time you speak, the moment has passed. When you think in English, your brain forms sentences directly in English, understands people faster, and speaks more smoothly and naturally. And your confidence increases. You don't pause for long seconds. You can respond in the moment. Also, your listening improves. If you think in English, your brain processes English conversations like a native speaker. You recognize words instantly without translating. Finally, your pronunciation becomes more natural. When you think in English, you hear the sounds in your mind the way native speakers say them. Before we learn how to think in English, let's talk about the mistakes that stop learners. The first mistake is relying too much on translation. If you always translate every word in your head before speaking, your brain never learns to think in English directly. It's like riding a bike with training wheels forever. Your brain must learn to form sentences in English, not just translate from your native language. The second mistake is overthinking grammar while speaking. Many learners try to make every sentence perfect in their mind before they speak. But native speakers don't think about grammar rules when they talk. They just speak. If you pause to check every rule, you'll never speak naturally. The third mistake is fear of making mistakes. Some learners are so afraid of saying something wrong that they stop speaking at all. But mistakes are part of learning. The more you practice thinking and speaking in English, the better you become. Fluency comes from practice, not perfection. The fourth mistake is not surrounding yourself with English. If your daily life is full of your native language, your brain will always default to that language. You must immerse yourself in English. Listen to English podcasts, watch English videos, and read books or articles in English. The more you hear English, the more your brain starts thinking in English automatically. Now, let's move to the most important part: how to train your brain to think in English. Step 1 is name things around you in English. This is a simple, powerful habit. Look around you and name objects in English. If you're in your room, you can say words like bed, window, lamp, phone, bag, shoes. Then go a step further. Instead of just thinking the word, form a small sentence. For example, I'm drinking coffee from my cup. The window is open and the air is fresh. This connects your everyday life with English. Over time, your brain will naturally think in English. Step 2 is talk to yourself in English. Yes, talk to yourself. It might feel strange at first, but it's one of the best ways to practice. You can do this anywhere, while cooking, while getting dressed, while walking, while waiting for the bus, wherever you are. For example, I'm making tea. It smells so good. I'll drink it while reading a book. There's no pressure and no one is judging you. You're only training your brain to use English naturally. Step 3 is use an English-to-English dictionary. Many learners still use a dictionary that translates words into their native language. But this keeps your brain in translation mode. Switch to an English-to-English dictionary. When you look up a word, you read its definition in English. For example, when you see the word excited, you read feeling very happy and eager. Your brain now connects the word with English meaning, not with your native language. This builds an English-only vocabulary and makes your inner thinking more natural. Step 4 is think in simple sentences first. Many learners try to think in long, complex sentences too soon. This makes them feel stuck and frustrated. Start with short, simple thoughts. Instead of trying to say, I should go to the store because I need to buy some vegetables for dinner, simply start with, I need vegetables. Once you get comfortable, your sentences will naturally grow longer and more natural, but do not rush this process. Let your brain adapt slowly. Step 5 is have an English inner voice. Your inner voice is the voice in your head. Right now, it probably speaks your native language. Today, start turning it into English. When you plan your day, think in English. What should I do first? Maybe I'll start with breakfast. Ask yourself simple questions in English. How do I feel today? What should I wear? This is like an English dialogue inside your mind. It's one of the fastest ways to start thinking in English without even noticing it. Step 6 is surround yourself with English. If you only use English in class or while studying, your brain will always switch back to your native language as soon as your lesson ends. You must surround yourself with English every day. Listen to English podcasts, audiobooks, or YouTube videos. Watch English movies, series, or vlogs. Read articles, simple stories, or social media posts in English. The more English you hear and see, the more your brain starts thinking in English automatically. It becomes natural, like breathing. Train your brain every day, just like you train your body. One simple habit you can start today is to start and end your day in English. The moment you wake up, describe your plans in English in your mind. For example, today is Monday. I have a meeting at 10 a.m. I will have lunch with a friend. At night, before sleeping, review your day in English. What did I do today? Did I enjoy it? This helps your brain switch to English mode at the beginning and end of each day. Another powerful habit is to set a no translation rule for 30 minutes every day. Choose one 30-minute period where you think only in English and do not translate words into your native language. At first, it will be difficult. You might struggle to find the right words. You might feel lost, but keep going. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Your brain will slowly get used to thinking directly in English. A third habit is to talk to yourself aloud in English. For a few minutes every day, speak your thoughts out loud in English. For example, I'm putting on my shoes. It's a sunny day. I feel relaxed. You don't need anyone listening. You can do this in the bathroom, in your room, or even on the road. This small practice builds real speaking confidence and reduces your fear of making mistakes. A fourth habit is to use English during simple activities. While you cook, while you drive, while you walk, while you exercise, try to think in English. For example, if you are walking, you can say in your mind, "The weather is nice today. The sky is blue. I feel relaxed." This makes English part of your daily routine, not just a subject you study for an exam. A fifth habit is to keep a simple English journal. Write in English every day. You can write what happened during the day, your thoughts or feelings, or your short-term and long-term goals. Don't worry about grammar. Don't correct every mistake. Just focus on expressing yourself in English. After a few weeks, you'll look back at your old entries and see how much more naturally you can think and write. You'll notice your sentences are longer, richer, and more confident. Thinking in English is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time. You might not feel big changes day by day, but if you keep practicing for weeks and months, you will see the result. Let's talk about 3 common challenges you will face and how to solve them. The first challenge is that your brain naturally thinks in your native language first. At the beginning, your mind will always switch back to your first language automatically. The solution is to be patient. Start with small English thoughts. Just one word, then 2, then a short phrase, then a simple sentence. Don't expect to think in perfect paragraphs from the first day. Your brain needs time to adapt. The second challenge is feeling stuck because you don't know the right word. This happens to everyone. If you forget a word, try to describe it in simple English. For example, instead of refrigerator, you can think of a cold box where I keep food. The goal is to keep thinking in English, even when you don't know every word. You are not stuck. You are just learning a new way to think. The third challenge is feeling like you're not making progress. Progress is slow, and you might not notice it from day to day. The solution is to track your progress. Keep an English journal and date your entries. Record your voice once a week and listen to yourself. Talk to yourself in front of a mirror and see how your facial expressions and your confidence change. After a few weeks, you will clearly see that you speak faster, more smoothly, and with more courage than before. That feeling of progress will motivate you to keep going. You've just finished 1 hour of deep thinking practice. You now understand why thinking in English makes you speak faster and more confidently, the main mistakes that stop you, the 6 powerful steps to train your brain, and the daily exercises you can start right away. Now, don't stop here. Don't wait for tomorrow. Choose one habit from today and start it today. It can be talking to yourself in English while you get dressed, naming things around you in English, or setting a no translation rule for 30 minutes. In the description, write a simple comment starting with, "Today I will start thinking in English by," and then complete the sentence with your own plan. If this video helped you, please like it, share it, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson. Keep practicing, keep thinking in English, and you will become more and more fluent, more confident, and more powerful in your everyday communication. See you in the next lesson. Happy learning!